All right. So last week we planned to reteach the skill of inserting imagery into our writing with students, and we went from 55% proficient to 80. So
Yes,
nice job. What actions did you take to reach that goal?
So what I did was I incorporated the snapshot writing planner along with the visual prompt as a way to get students to use more imagery in their writing. I of course gave them some examples of what I was looking for, and I pushed them to use their 5 senses to write about a specific moment in time. And so they actually did really well with that.
Okay, great. So today we want to dive into standard RI 6.9, which is compare and contrast one author's presentation of events with that of another. And we're going to look at your specific assessment item on your exit ticket that addresses that standard. All right, so take a minute and write in your own words, what should a student know or be able to do to show mastery?
Okay. So I wrote down, I want my students to be able to connect details and themes in a given text to evidence from another text that develops similar or the same themes.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's go ahead and chart this.
So this is what they should know, and then how are they going to show mastery? So of course, be able to
Okay, excellent. Very good. So now let's look at your exemplar.
Yes, ma'am.
Take a minute or two to review it. While you're reading it, think about what are the keys to an ideal answer for this assessment item.
okay.
So what do you think are the keys to an ideal answer?
The ideal answers, I feel like they should be able to write in a complete sentence. When addressing the 3 hardships people face, this is something that we've been discussing the last 4 lessons, so they need to actually pinpoint those 3 hardships that people face in the video.
Okay.
They also need to be able to successfully connect these ideas from the video to Bud Not Buddy, which is something that we've been diving into. And then of course, they should be able to successfully create one formulated question based on the video.
Okay.
But for the standard, however, they just need to be able to actually connect ideas from video to Bud Not Buddy, which is the story.
Okay, very good. Now let's look at your student exemplar and your exemplar.
Okay. Okay, so this is my exemplar, and this is the student's exemplar.
Okay. So let's compare these two. Does the student offer anything that your exemplar does not, or is there something that you're offering that the student does not?
So the thing is, this student here, she actually was able to connect 2 ideas from Bud Not Buddy to the video. However, she was focusing more on the fact that people didn't have food to eat, that they didn't really have a job, and not so much on why they were protesting and going on strike, which is something that we particularly went over in Bud Not Buddy. And that's actually what I was looking for.
Okay. So this work of being able to synthesize what they're reading
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
and in some way analyze what they're doing is important.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. All right, so our key area to reteach would be helping the students to successfully connect ideas and details from one textual source to another through compare and contrast patterns.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you agree?
Yes.
All right. So students need to, one, access replicable thinking steps that they can follow. Let's go ahead and, write that down. Then two, they need to know how to activate content knowledge and skills learned from previous lessons.
Mhm.
And three, they need to have clear listening and note-taking tasks assigned, such as a compare and contrast note catcher
Okay.
that fosters active listening of whatever mode they're in, be it video or text.
Okay.
Okay, great. So let's plan our reteach.
Okay.
Considering the percentage of students who did not master the task, should we use modeling or guided discourse?
I feel like for this assignment, we should use modeling.
Okay.
And the reason why is because they need to be able to see what exactly I'm looking for. And then that way, whenever they get ready to write, I can actually see like where are they having these misconceptions and help them a little bit more through modeling.
I agree. All right, so let's take a few minutes and write our scripts. You write one, I'll write one, and then we'll spar.
Okay.
Remember to do your think aloud questions. Okay, great. All right, so let's plan our reteach. When do you plan on offering this to the students?
And so the plan, I already looked through all of their the student examples. So what I'm going to do is plan the reteach for tomorrow.
Okay,
Yes, I'm gonna plan it for tomorrow.
okay, all right, great. First period?
First period, yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I'll be in first period to support you, and then we can revisit your new data on Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, great. Scene two.